Hello and welcome to that Peter Crouchy podcast. Notorious SID and Chris start with me. How are we, lads? All good?
Really good, yeah. We had a good weekend. I was down at our friend of the pod, Mark White. I was down at Dorking on Saturday.
Down at Dorking, yeah. Was your lad playing?
He was on loan at Dagenham, and it was 0-0. Wasn't a great game, but it was good. You know what? I love non-league football. Yeah. How good is it when you go down there? You can have a beer, you watch the game. It's just it's a throwback.
I thought that when we went to Farnham.
Yeah.
Just what a great day out. Yeah. You know?
Well, so hang on, Mark was managing the other team to where your kid plays.
Yeah, he's on loan from Wimbledon. My Harry's on loan from Wimbledon to Dagenham Redbridge.
He's quite a vocal manager, isn't he?
He got booked. It's quite noisy there, right? Dorking, they've got a good following. I think there's about 1,600 people down there, and you could hear him from the other side. I was on the other side, on the other stand, and he got booked. He got booked in the game for a bit of dissent, but it was good. I love a bit of non-league football. Sorry, I've got to just mention something as well. I had the boots on last week. I'm doing a little initiative for Jameson and the EFL. So we're going to give a Sunday League team, they can go out now and try and apply for this, the chance of having a proper EFL matchday experience. So I'm going to basically sign for a Sunday League team, and they're going to get the commentators, the pundits, presenters, all pitch side, analysis, physios, referees, no VAR. So it's going to be brilliant.
But do you do all of the roles?
No, I'm just playing.
Oh, okay, so you're the player.
I'm playing. I
thought you were like a one man. I'll do your punditry. I'll do your. No, I'm not. They're I think the EFL are sending the whole shebang down there. So someone listening, if you're playing in a Sunday League team, you could end up playing for them.
Oh, yep.
That's class.
Yeah, anywhere in the country. So I think they can go on to the EFL or Jameson or somewhere and apply for it all. But yeah, it's I was looking forward.
It's good that, to be fair, isn't it?
Yeah. It is good. I done a little promo the other week at Millwall, and it was good to get the boots back on. It was good.
I'm excited to see the results of that as well. Yeah. I worry you'll be a target.
Yeah, I have to sharpen the studs. I'll sharpen the studs. I'll be all right.
Okay, there you go.
How was your weekend, boys?
Yeah, good, mate. Yeah, you, Chris?
Yeah, good. I'll tell you why I'm buzzing. It's feels like we're into soup season now.
Oh yeah,
and I know you love a soup, especially.
But I'm all year round, Chris. You know, so
love soup.
I know we've previously talked about our wives making a sandwich that never end up happening. I don't want this to be a competition. Your wife makes the best soup.
Yeah, that's true.
I went round Crouchy's once for soup. And
he didn't just come round for soup. You had soup while you were there, right?
Yeah, but my memory remembers it as the main event. Yeah. I'm not just saying it. I fucking hate Stilton. And Abby put it in some soup, like some vegetable things she made.
World class.
Oh, it was...
She makes a
good broccoli mad good.
Can we make sure we get that facial there as well in a slow-mo? Because that was unreal.
It was...
Honestly, I've thought about it so often since.
Yeah.
This must have been about a year ago.
I remember you saying you couldn't believe it, could you? It is sensational.
Is it?
She does a good soup.
You've got to try a soup. Maybe we do it half time in the next podcast. You whip out a little thermos.
I'll bring a little flask for us.
But please send my
Ross,
regards
you had
to
it.
her.
It is a good soup.
Isn't it mad?
Does a good mushroom one as well.
Does she?
Yeah, broccoli and Stilton's definitely up there.
I think she could be the new Aunt Bessie of soups, like our abs soup.
Our abs.
Or like, what could it be? Like, there's got to be a name in there somewhere, hasn't it? But Clancy soup. No, that sounds wrong. But it needs a name and it needs bottling and give the people what they want.
Okay, all right. We'll look into that.
We are in soup season.
We'll look into it. Do you enjoy the games? I was at the Merseyside Derby on the weekend.
I see. You enjoyed it?
I did enjoy it. Yeah. Got stitched up a bit there, didn't I? You know, like, I couldn't believe the seats. So I'm in between the benches, right? I'm literally sitting next to Joe Gomez on the bench. And, like, the bench is there. It was amazing.
What is that? Just like TNT get allocated? Just 2 or 3 seats
usually
for
like
you
behind
guys?
the bench, but this was like row
right
one,
next to it,
next to the bench. Yeah, I've put myself in that scenario again. Like, I want to come on and make an impact here. You know, like I was putting myself on the bench mentally.
Was you?
Yeah. It's quite,
Did
I
you
enjoyed
almost
it. It's
hold
fun
yourself
game.
a bit differently? 'Cause
Yeah,
you were
I
on
was
the bench,
like, I had a bit of nervous energy. Like, oh, he's gonna give me the nod here.
Did you?
He's going to turn around.
Isak got on instead, unfortunately.
See, what I couldn't work out when I saw you there is could you interact with the manager? Like when the manager turned around to talk to the players, were you sort of in the?
Just listening to what he's saying.
You were in the conversation.
It's like, Alex, go warm up. He was like, he's right there and he's going, it was so amazing to be right in
And you can
involved.
hear everything that they're
Yeah,
saying.
he's like, do you need a couple of minutes? Or can you go on now? Like one of those, he said, he went out, warmed up. Like I felt I was involved fully.
They don't mic up the bench properly, and that's one thing. When you see all the changes of ref cam and stuff like that, I'd love to hear some of the conversations that. Obviously, the players would stop conversing probably, which would be the problem.
Yeah.
But getting the angle you had would be amazing to see, wouldn't it?
It really was good. Like the fourth official, he still gets loads of grief. Who would be a fourth? Like seriously.
Well, may the fourth be with
May
you.
the fourth be with you. Nightmare for those. But I think we got to stand up for the fourths. They're getting a lot of grief out there, don't they? Do you know what they are? It's like they're the what's the one? The community officers. They're like community. They're not the ref. They're not the police.
Yeah.
They're just trying to help out.
Yeah.
And people just give them a bit. They haven't got the respect for them. I think they should. I think they deserve a bit more respect.
How do you solve that though? Sorry, Sid, because I know we're very practically driven on this podcast. How do you solve that though? What do you do? Is it a PR thing? Do we need to get them out and about a bit more, doing stuff? Being seen.
Maybe.
Do we need to make celebrities of them? Do we need to get them on reality shows? Like, do we need the public
On a reality show.
Maybe I wonder if we can get one on here on the pod, just for a little segment to say, listen,
Do you know
honestly,
what?
in your shoes, what's it like, and tell us what's the worst abuse you've ever had.
But you almost want to, you see, done right. What you want is kids wanting to be a fourth official. Like that's the best possible scenario that can happen. That the perception of them changes to such. Then you grow through a generation. That obviously, the next generation will have.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
Yeah,
a fourth.
Well booked day, stuff like that.
Yeah,
they're dressed up as your favourite fourth.
Official, yeah.
Maybe we make a day. God, it only takes 2 minutes into the podcast before we. Maybe we need on May the 4th or like another
May the
4th.
4th.
Everyone. It's like a big fourth official day. You go to work as your favourite fourth official. Out of interest, favourite fourth official?
Simon Hooper.
No doubt. Hoops.
No doubt. No doubt in my mind, Simon Hooper he's the Mbappe of fourths for me.
We just need to get everyone excited about fourth officials, don't we? Maybe we set up a website, only fourths. Anyway, all good ideas.
It's all good, yeah. We'll look into that. We can get into that, can't we, lads? We set up that only fourths page. You think?
We probably can.
What about if you you just posted fourths like on OnlyFans, but posted just pictures of fourths?
Do you know what we need? The number 4 just to become way more prominent in everything. So like, I'm not promoting graffiti here, but like just everything now. Let's get 4 everywhere. It'll just become a thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Unless that's got other connotations or something I don't understand. In which case, row back from that quickly. But.
I don't think it's only a number.
I don't think
isn't
so.
it?
I'm proposing it in support of the fourth official.
Yeah, of course.
Look at that number's in the number 4 as well. Look, that dart.
It's a sign.
See, it's a sign.
Dart's in the number 4. Okay.
All right, then, we'll look into that. Please support your fourth this weekend, wherever you are. Yeah, obviously I was at the Moses Sunday. I wasn't just, gathering, just taking things in on the side of the bench. I was actually doing the game. Great game. It was an interesting game. Liverpool played really well.
Yeah.
And then Everton, fair play, got back into it. Second half, thought they did really well. Jack Grealish was very good. I think the 2 wingers they've got, it's just only forward. I just struggled up front, I think.
Who, Everton?
Yeah, that's the only problem. I think they're solid defensively. Wingers are good. Just not much of a cutting edge.
A lot being said this opening, 4 or 5 games in now? Yeah, so Liverpool
not firing really, like leaving the game till late, not convincing wins, but it seems like they're getting back.
What did you make of? I don't know if you saw this. Dewsbury-Hall getting booked for taking a quick free kick.
I heard about.
Oh, I didn't see this.
So
I believe that.
This is near the
He tried to take a quick free kick, got booked for it.
So is that this was near the end of the game? Was it? Near the end, was this near the end of the game?
Yeah,
He's got booked for what exactly? Not respecting the whistle.
Yeah.
But you can't get booked for that, can you?
Well,
can you?
apparently you can.
Unless the referee has said to him, wait,
and he's gone.
And then he's gone.
Yeah. I think that's obviously what's happened. But
everyone was a bit dumbfounded with that one, weren't they?
it was a bit mad. You could hear Moyes, obviously my, mole role that I was in. I was earwig and everything. Moyes was like, get it out to Grealish. Like, just get it out to Grealish. Keep feeding him, basically. So that's all he was doing, and he got booked for it.
What was the other bizarre behaviour I saw this weekend? Was it the Tottenham game where the lad sort of ran round the goal to get round the other side of it? All right, so this was at the weekend. This was another bit of freaky behaviour I see. So look, this corner comes in, and then can you see the player just running round?
So Lucas Bergvall is trying to get away from his marker. He's ran round the back of the goal to get away from him. I quite like the idea.
Do you know what it reminds me of? Really quickly. Have you ever seen the film Field of Dreams?
Yeah.
You know, if they go into the cornfield, they can't return.
Yeah.
The Brighton fellow who's marking him just puts the brakes on, doesn't he? It just doesn't go over the line.
He doesn't
He's
know
like,
what to
where
do.
is this clown going?
It's brilliant. So he runs around, but the ref blew up on this one. And then I think it's because you can't leave the field of play is probably the official rule.
Yeah.
But then where do you stand with Gareth Bale in that goal?
Yeah. Well, he ran off the pitch and then come back on.
That's a good point.
It's almost like if it's done with flair, it's allowed.
If you're in possession of the ball.
It's so true.
That is a good point.
Bit pedantic, but just on a technicality, they're both examples, aren't they, of leaving the pitch?
Yeah.
I don't want to do away from what he did there because it was phenomenal.
Yeah, another massive fixture was Arsenal versus City. What do you make of that?
Show what? There's a lot being said about Pep's tactics on this one.
Yeah.
Like deep line, get behind the ball. I think Haaland said that he wanted to come off as well. Said he was tired because they played Champions League on the Thursday, didn't they? So it wasn't a quick turnaround. Arsenal looked good. A great result for Liverpool, by the way. The draw. It was a great result for them.
What about Haaland as well? Yeah. Like that goal was a machine, wasn't he?
He was off.
When the pace of him
went.
You just can't catch him, can you? And you also know he's going to finish.
Yeah.
He's a machine.
Yeah, I don't know. Not a title decided already, but Arsenal look good. Don't write off City yet either.
Do you think we're already getting stressy Pep though? Sort of already, it's the schedule stuff's been brought up. Then again, I saw a couple of these interviews, and it's journalists bringing it up to Pep, but then often the clip is just Pep talking about then the schedule. It's like he can't.
He's been asked a question.
He's been asked like, "You've had a busy run of games."
Yeah.
Can't win, can you?
I don't know. Just in fairness here, you know.
Yeah.
What was with the plaster on his face? I was watching it without the sound. I couldn't hear what was going on there.
Don't know.
He seems to have scratches on him last season, and then this plaster appears. It's just, I'm sure it's nothing, but it's just a bit odd, you know. Yeah. And then I'm always fascinated by that dynamic at the end between Arteta and Pep, and how much the rivalry there is, and how much love there is, and interesting when you see him there.
It seems like there's a lot of love.
I think so.
It seems like there is. There was a nice embrace. I think, he's a winner. Listen, ultimately it's about winning. But
it wasn't over the top lovey. Do you know what I mean? There was still felt like there's a bit of a...
Yeah.
He's his own man now. Like Arteta, it feels weird that he was ever an assistant to Pep now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It does feel a bit strange that now.
Yeah.
Right, in the league, obviously the best league in the world. Chris, you've got Haaland numbers at the moment. 3 points again. That's 3 in 3 weeks.
Yeah. 3 points.
Yeah.
I needed a bluey. I was falling way behind, and then all of a sudden, it's just it's all come good. So look, I've just got to say thank you to everyone who's sent in these predictions for me.
An awards speech.
I'm happy. I'm Pep on a happy day. You know, I'm just loving what we're doing.
Long season.
Incredible, mate. So you got the correct score of 2-1 in the Merseyside derby to Liverpool. You also got the draw, Man City and Arsenal. Obviously, me and you said we got the Liverpool win.
Yeah.
Just a 1 point, unfortunately. So that put Chris storming into the lead on 14. Me and you languishing on 11.
It's a long season. I'm not worried. I'm not worried yet.
Legs 11. Right, let's get on with the games. This next part of the podcast is supported by Paddy Power. This is a big weekend fixture. And it's Newcastle versus Arsenal. Struggling a little bit for goals at the moment, Newcastle.
They are.
I like them. A great side.
Yeah.
Playing well, but, you know, the Isak situation is going to keep rumbling, isn't it?
It is. He got off the mud, didn't he? Voldemort.
Yeah.
Voldemort. Yeah, great header that was, wasn't it, the other week against Wolves. Didn't start him in the Champions League, did he?
No.
And then they struggled at Bournemouth. So I don't know. I'm not worried about it because I think they got enough artillery there, haven't they? Anthony Gordon, Barnes and stuff. So
St James's Park as well. It
gets them going.
It's class, isn't it?
Yeah.
23-10. Newcastle and Arsenal are 23-20. So yeah, expecting Arsenal to win. Arsenal to win to 0, 13-5. They look good, Arsenal. I know, like, they'll be frustrated to lose. To obviously, it feels like a loss to drawing with City. I was a little bit disappointed with them because they were unbelievable against Forest when I was there. Such a good side, so much talent as well. I feel like he's a little bit cautious, maybe.
Yeah.
Will he be cautious against Newcastle? I think you have to be up there.
They're not having many goals scored against them, though. So even when cautious, cautious in attack, they're not leaky in defence, are they? It feels like quite a solid proposition with Arsenal at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're good at the back, yeah.
Just on Arsenal, just really quickly, attacking options, they got loads. Do you reckon they got too much? Like they got Madueke, Saka, Eze, Trossard.
Martinelli's done well, isn't it?
Martinelli, who come on, scored. Gyökeres, obviously he's the focal point up top, but I just think I think he's I don't think Arteta knows he's all out attacking best lineup.
But then is he doing that to adapt per team that he plays against?
Maybe, yeah. Maybe.
He's quite into that sort of way of thinking, isn't it? It's a bit different to what's going on at, say, United or...
Yeah. It was just the Eze one, really. I thought he would have started
the
City game, but I don't know. Where'd you put him? Did you put him in number 10 role?
I think he was crying out for him to start really on the weekend. I think he went with three in midfield, but you could have played as a central.
Yeah, so I was thinking this would be a good game. This though, this feels like it's going to be end to end.
Yeah,
Newcastle.
What are you going to go for, Chris? What's the population saying?
We'll have a look. There's the ice cream van. We're back. Still going.
Still going.
So we're officially in autumn now. Fair play.
Fair play to him.
It's been a nice tradition, this, every every week.
It's always when we're recording, isn't it?
Unbelievable, he's still going. Every week, Every day. It'll be interesting to see how long he carries on this podcast.
Do you remember we had one just on the pod once?
Brilliant. Yeah.
Do you remember we were eating a sausage once throughout the pod? We were just moving the sausage around in Devonshire.
Devonshire. You lot done us dirty on the ice creams as well. You done the slow-mos. You done us dirty on that one. I remember seeing that clip.
That's good, it's still going. All right. Hello to... I'll just go through the DMs, do a few shout-outs here. We've got Sam Childerley, Michael Jones, Dewey Williams. Adam Discipline. Matt Chubb.
He's hard.
Ben Sage. Oscar Petit. Who are you drawn to? Adam Disciplines.
Yeah, let's go. Let's see what. I bet he's gone for a 0-0.
He'll enjoy it, but he'll enjoy it by
what
being
a name,
disciplined.
eh? Adam Discipline.
What has he gone for?
He sounds like a Mr. Man. Mr. Discipline.
Says, regards to the family, chaps. He's going Newcastle 1, Arsenal 2.
Missionary.
I can see it. I can see that. That's quite good. And Matt Chubb, whilst we're here, he's gone for an Arsenal 3-1. Great name, mate. Great name. Also, his bio is great. I just thought I'd have a quick look. It says Matt Chubb, and then his bio just says big in Japan.
Big in Japan.
Go on, Chubby. He's gone for an Arsenal 3-1 win.
Arsenal to unlock them.
2-3-1s.
I see what you did there.
I like that.
Yeah, I would say mostly everyone here. James Talbot here, Arsenal 3-1. Don Buckley, Arsenal win 3-0. It's mostly people going an Arsenal win here. I don't know. It's a hard one, this one, because, as you say, Newcastle at home as well. What are you going for, Sids?
I think Arsenal will win it. I don't know whether I think Newcastle are struggling to score, but I just can see him getting one. If I was do you want me to go first? I'm going to go first. I'm going for a 2-1.
Oh, you bastard. Well, Arsenal win?
Arsenal 2-1.
Did you have a look at my thing?
No. I just think Arsenal will win. And I don't see it being a high scoring game for Newcastle point of view. So I can see him getting one. No, do you know what? I don't see him scoring. I'm going to say 2-0. 2-0 Arsenal. Final answer. Dinged.
You want 2-1 there? Yeah.
Yeah, but...
No, you go 3-1. Chubby.
Do I back Chubb or do I back... What did he go for? 3-0 or 3-1?
Chubb or discipline, isn't it?
Okay. It's such a good point. I'm going to throw it open to the team now. What did Chubb want? Let me just quickly check. Matt Chubb. Arsenal, I think 3-1's ambitious.
So people are actually
too ambitious.
giving him predictions that he's not even using them.
Was 2-1 or 3-1? So Chubb, what would you rather, guys?
Chubb or discipline?
Chubb or discipline? Chubb.
Chubb.
Go on then, Matt Chubb. Let's do this. 3-1.
Well done, Chubby. 2-2. I'm going to go for.
Oh, Desmond.
Why not?
Arsenal, they're tight, their defence, you know.
I know they are.
They are disciplined.
They are disciplined, yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to change that. I'm going to go 1-0. You got in my head there. If it's 2-0 now, I'll be fuming, but I'm going 1-0. Okay, we got Paddy's Boost here. This is where we pick a leg of the Crouch Pod Bet Builder. The odds on that Bet Builder will then be boosted by 20% and put on the special section of Paddy Power's website and app. I'm going to go to score first, Gyökeres.
Chris, what are you going to go for?
Okay, player to have 2+ shots on target, Eze.
Okay, I will go for a player to be carded, Joelinton.
Okay, odds are correct at the time of recording. Please gamble responsibly. Okay, moving on. Chelsea versus Brighton. Chelsea 6th in the Premier League, 8 points from 5 games. Good moments. Obviously, the sending off at United the other day kind of killed the
How
game.
about the rain in that?
What?
Old school, the weather, the rain.
Oh, it was unbelievable, yeah.
How good
I was actually
that?
travelling back. Because I was watching it in the car, travelling back from... I wasn't driving. Travelling back from Liverpool game.
Was you caught in the rain?
It was lashing down.
Really?
Lashing down on the motorway.
Loved it.
So, but yeah, it's good. Old
Loved it.
school.
Brighton, again, letting goals in.
Yeah.
Slipping, they're getting themselves in front. They just can't hold on at the minute. Do you need to sort of have someone in there, sort of like James Milner, where you can just govern people, just say, listen, we haven't got to win this 3-0. 2-0 is good enough. Or when it's 2-1, it doesn't have to be 3-1. They're just letting teams come back into it at the moment.
Yeah.
It's not really working out. I think this is going to be a good game at the Bridge.
João Pedro special, I guess, as well.
Oh, that would be interesting.
Yeah.
That's going to be because he's going to get a frosty reception, I think, from the Brighton fans.
Is it? Is that how it was left?
Well, he kind of forced the move, didn't he? He done really well for Brighton. Towards the end, there was a few things that he was doing that he kind of forced the move and got the move that he wanted. So I think there'll be a mixed reception from the Brighton away end.
Okay,
I'd say. But yeah, good game this. What are you going to go for?
I'm going to sneak in a missionary here, please, guys. Chelsea 2, Brighton 1.
He slipped in there.
Slipped in a missionary.
Just to get things moving.
Chelsea 2-1.
Chelsea 2-1.
I feel like Brighton can get something out of this.
Every chance.
I'm going to go for another Hawley draw. I've gone Hawley for draws this week. 2-2.
I was going to go for 1-1.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right. I'm going to say 1-1.
Okay.
I'm going to say 1-1.
Okay, let's move on to Leeds versus Bournemouth. good result for Leeds on the weekend. It's good to see Dominic Calvert-Lewin scoring.
What a header.
Yeah, it was a brilliant header, actually, yeah.
Eh?
Yeah.
Considering it took a little deflection and he's just old school. Bang.
Yeah. He's a top player. If he stays fit, they got a great signing there. Leeds. With Bournemouth, started the season strongly. Great manager, isn't he?
Areola, yeah.
10 points from 5 games.
Yep. This is Leeds at home.
Yeah. Tough place to go.
Strong, yeah. And Joe, what? Leeds, Sunderland and Burnley have all got to be looking at this season going, we got a great chance of staying up. Looking at someone like Wolves and West Ham as well. So I think all the home games are going to be key definitely for this.
Good away win the other day.
But I do like Bournemouth. Okay, you go first this time.
I am going to go with a Leeds missionary performance 2-1.
Oh, yeah.
Leeds win.
I want to go for a Bournemouth missionary 2-1. I'll do it.
You are worried about the points, I can tell.
Yeah.
I can tell.
I am.
You said you weren't worried at this bit of the season, but I've seen
I've
seen the game you're playing now.
I'm not worried about the points. I'm worried about the forfeit.
Right,
Honestly,
obviously, yeah. Okay, I'm going to go Bournemouth. Oh, sad. I'm in Leeds later this week as well, so I feel I should. I'm going to go. I'm going to go Bournemouth 2-0.
Leeds not to score.
Sadly, yeah.
Okay. All right. Good luck, gentlemen. Let's get into the pod. This is a paid advertisement from BetterHelp. Sometimes we turn to certain people like hairdressers, barbers, taxi drivers.
Yes.
I actually did something recently where they actually trained taxi drivers to try and help people if they get in a cab.
Lovely idea.
Which is a good idea. But not everyone is a therapist, Chris. Not everyone's the one. But with BetterHelp, you can find a right match online.
Yeah, absolutely. So whether it's to do with relationships, anxiety, depression, could be something else in your life, BetterHelp connects you with licensed therapists who've been helping people for over 10 years. Therapy is fully online and you can pause or switch counsellors anytime at no extra costs.
Yes, BetterHelp has supported over 5 million people worldwide. It's now available in the UK with thousands of specialists in a wide range of areas. With 4.9 out of 5 rating from over 1.7 million reviews, BetterHelp makes counselling convenient and affordable.
Okay, you can get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/crouch.
That's better, BetterHelp.com/crouch. This episode of That Peter Crouch podcast is brought to you by Cinch. Cars without the faff.
Now, listen, we know a lot of you love cars, but it can be quite hard finding one that you can properly fall in love with, one that fits into your life.
I know all about that. My height, constantly growing kids, and of course I've got to get my extra long golf clubs in it.
So when it comes to finding a new car for the school run or for going to golf, you need it to be absolutely right. And this is where Cinch comes in.
Yes, they're an online retailer. They simplify the process, so trust the process.
And they have the biggest range of cars to buy entirely online, which is really important for a tall, picky man like Peter Crouch.
You can browse online with the family right from your sofa. They've got over 40,000 Trustpilot 5-star reviews.
They've even got Cinch servicing aftercare when you've bought the car, giving you access to reliable, easy-to-book servicing at over 70 convenient locations across the country. It's just an unreal combination.
If you, like me, want to cinch your next car, visit cinch.co.uk. I thought it was interesting doing the free transfers last week, but this week I wanted to get into loans.
Yeah. I like it.
It's actually been. It was very, very beneficial for me. I don't know if you felt the same.
Yeah, of course.
I think I ended up doing 3 loans. One was non-league to Dulwich Hamlet when I was 17. I went to Sweden, 17 as well, and I went to Norwich, and all of them were really beneficial for me. But I think when you look at some of the players, like, you know, when Defoe went to Bournemouth, do you remember him on that mad goal scoring run?
Record.
Yeah.
10 in 10 or
10 in
something
10.
Crazy.
Scored in every game, didn't he?
Yeah.
That's some loan move, by the way.
Yeah.
But you know, like Harry Kane, he went to like Millwall to Norwich, didn't he? I think it's Leicester as well.
Leighton Orient?
Leighton Orient?
Four
he
of
had
them.
like 4 loans before he kicked on. You know, I think it's very beneficial. Obviously, at the moment we're highlighting because Grealish has done so well and he reignited his career. And for me personally, I was at Villa and struggled to get in game time, and I went on loan to Norwich. It just reignited my career.
But you're talking from a personal level, so from a sort of player level of doing things. Does it come down to what the intention of the loan is from the club's point of view as well, as to how you feel in those situations? As in, I suppose you could be loaned out to kind of get you more game time to be able to come back a better player.
Back stronger.
Exactly that.
But then equally, some loan moves could be because you're not going to be playing at all, and almost that might be what you pick up on it. You're having to go. Do you see what I mean? Different intentions.
Yeah.
I knew because Graham Taylor signed me at Villa and David O'Leary came in, didn't fancy me. I knew that straight away, and I was kind of farmed off there. You know what I mean? I think it was like, you're not going to play.
Even at a young age.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't. What was I then? 22 maybe.
Yeah.
So it was. But I went there, yeah. And
so when you were on loan, you were on loan in the mindset of going, I'm doing this to get away from Villa, or was it a mindset of going, if I actually go on a mad Defoe run, then sure they got me going.
Well, that was my ultimate goal, was to go back to Villa, but I ended up winning league with Norwich in the Championship, and we went up. It was brilliant. I mean, myself, Darren Huckabee, and Kevin Harper came all at the same time, and. Yeah, it was quite a big impact we had. It was good. Really, we all played really well.
When does going on loan? I like the stories where it must surprise you. So you go on loan and you're there for one reason. It's for whatever the manager, but you end up sort of falling in love with that club, or you end up achieving something with them like you did, and then they sort of become your second team, or they surprise you, and then later on in your career. Do you then choose to go back to that team just because the experience you had on loan? Maybe that surprise that you get in some of these situations must be
There's something weird about being on loan because you're not settled, are you? You know, like you just go there. Like I stayed in a hotel the whole time. I didn't even move into an apartment or anything. I was just in a hotel. It felt so weird. You know, like just being in a hotel for like 3 months.
Yeah, because you're a part of it, but you're not fully in. Do you know what I mean? But you've still you're giving everything for the club still, but you're not at the end of the season or at the end of the 3 months or month, how long it is, that you're going to go back probably to your parent club. Sometimes you end up signing for that team. But yeah, it's a strange feeling, is it? Because you're in there. I think when you go alone when you're young, it's a different mindset because you're going out and it's all new. It's all new. It's all right. I'm going to go out to get first team experience. I'm going to look forward to this. The team, experience what it's going to be like playing on a Saturday at 3:00 with meaningful points. Whether it's you're washing your own kit and the whole. But then when that happens in the middle of your career or later in your career, then it can start feeling like a bit derogatory. Or do you know what? Is this the right thing? Do you know what I mean?
Well, when going to Dulwich for me, like as a 17-year-old, I'm a big advocate for it because young lads going out and playing rather than sitting in academies and think you're playing big games. You're playing like a North London derby. It's not real football. It's not really a North London derby, is it? I mean, it's not like proper men's football. And I think that genuinely helped me no end going to Dulwich. But it's funny being like around when I went to Sweden. Like I'd never moved away from home, and all of a sudden I got a flat and a car that they gave us over there, and I was with one of the lads from Tottenham, and we had the time of our lives.
Oh, mate, you've said about it. You really have.
I often think
about your Swedish trip.
The stuff
and
of
it wasn't
dreams.
even me.
It's great, isn't it?
Oh, it was amazing. He stitched me up because he got a girlfriend out there. That's
no wingman.
No, it's shocking. Shocking, mate. So disappointed in him. Great trip though.
Did the girlfriend, was she a lone girlfriend or did it progress to full-time signing?
No, it was a
loanee.
It was a short period. Yeah.
Because that's an interesting side to the loanees as well, isn't it? You're in
out of postcode. It's
I think so. It's a bit like you're
doesn't count.
No, I'm not proposing that necessarily, Seeds. I just mean more the the transient nature to being a loanee. You know, you're not there long. You're there a couple of months. You're in a new, but you are sort of living there. It's like you're in, but you're not fully. And
well, I remember going like playing a game, winning a game, obviously coming back, and he's in his bedroom like watching a film with his new missus. Is this really happening? What on earth are you doing?
Are we not going out?
I can't believe it. Went out with a load of Swedes that,
Yeah.
didn't really. Well, yeah.
you know, when you're a lone player, do you do all the same meetings as the rest of the team? Like, do you get exactly the same insights? You're not.
Yeah. You're one of the players, aren't you? When you're in the building, you're fully in.
But there's never a feeling that you're going back to another club, so you're sort of kept back from some things. Or I suppose you can't be a loanee and be captain, for example, or vice captain.
No,
that's I don't think that. I don't think
that's been done
I
before.
wonder if that's a good point. I wonder if to look through the record books there.
Yeah.
That's ever been done. Coming and captain side. It's a loanee.
I suppose if you're a big name, going to a smaller club, maybe it might be seen as a kind of role model.
I do think that they was very much like if you came from a big club to a smaller club.
Yeah.
That is very much like don't get too big for your boots kind of thing. There was a lot of that, I think, which is good in some ways.
Yeah, you learn that when you're younger as well.
Yeah.
I remember my first loan move. I went to Brentford. I think I was about 18.
How was that?
I loved it.
Yeah.
Right, I absolutely loved it. So I went. I never forget. So the phone call happened on the Thursday night. I trained on the Friday at Arsenal. Went in. Liam Brady and Arsene Wenger said, "You're going to go on loan tomorrow to Brentford. They're playing Bournemouth tomorrow. Here's Steve Coppell's number. Give him a call. The contract's been done. Call Steve Coppell." And he said, you're going to come on home tomorrow. Get on this. I was 17, 18 however old I was. He's gone, we're leaving Griffin Park at whatever time, 8:30 to go to Bournemouth to play. You're not in the squad, but I want you to travel with the team to get used to the players. So imagine I've had to turn up at the stadium.
In all the kit anyone. And everything.
Not met enough. I've got no tracksuit in my own gear, not met nobody. Obviously, I'm a young kid. These are all seasoned
That's
pros.
so awkward.
Yeah, tell me about it. So when I got there, I've said this story before. I got there early because I'd never driven to Brentford. So I got there at like 8:00 in the morning, sort of drifting off, and then at the corner of my eye, I see like a bus go past. It was like the team bus, but it was like a minivan. So again, I'm thinking, I don't know what these guys travelling. So I've rushed out. I'm thinking, I've missed the team bus now. I'm like, so I've gone inside to get into the stadium. Wally Downs, who was the assistant manager, like he was inside having a shower. He was probably on the razzle the night before, having a shower. And he's gone, "All right, kid." And he goes, "I was like, yeah, I think I've missed the team bus." He was like, "No." He said, "That was the youth team. They're going to play at wherever, Peterborough or somewhere." He said, "We're leaving in a bit." So again, now I've had to sit on the team bus first, and all the players come on one by one, looking at me, don't know who I am. I've just been given a tracksuit. I go to Bournemouth, we win, and then I play on the Tuesday night. We left Griffin Park, the Brentford Stadium, and we picked the manager up on the way to Bournemouth at a service station.
So the manager's separate.
Yes, so managers and players. So some managers and players can meet. Well, it's quite common, isn't it? You can meet up at a service station if
do you want to
route.
meet at a hotel or do you want to meet at a training ground? Quite often, say we were playing Man United and we were playing for Stoke. A lot of the players lived in Manchester. So it's like, do you want to meet at the hotel maybe to say, call it the Mere maybe or something? We meet at the Mere or you can go back to Stoke. So quite often, most players got off at maybe Knutsford, right? And then there'd only be like 4 or 5 left on the bus to Stoke training ground.
Yeah.
I just thought it was everyone all at once.
No, it's quite common, that.
And the manager, so the manager, I would have thought would have to be there the whole time. But
well, you think this is what I was hoping for as a young 18-year-old, but I've got half the team that I've got on, like, don't know who I am. I've had to introduce myself. the manager and the other half of the team have got on at a service station on the way down towards Bournemouth, and I was shitting myself. They was great. They was like, I've just said it. I'm on loan, and one of them, Lloyd Owusu, you know Lloyd.
Yeah.
He's a great guy. He took me under his wing, to be fair, and he was a bit of a big cheese there. And it was a sort of a youngish kind of team, mid-20s, good lads. So it wasn't, but I was nervous. I was really nervous, but I loved my time there, and I loved Brentford. I loved it. I loved it. Really, really good. And again, you grow up, don't you? So again, coming out from Arsenal, underfloor heating, kit washed. It was basically, there's your kit, wash it every day, bring it in, you know. So
does a manager treat you differently as a loanee?
I think you do feel a little bit different, don't you? A little bit.
Yeah.
I've actually had a little look at has anyone been captain while they've been on loan?
Has this tickled your brain?
It has a little bit, yeah. There's a couple.
What about when Bellamy went to Cardiff? Was that a loan? And then did he get the captaincy for that? I'm half tempted to say
maybe.
I've got Jack Colback, Newcastle to Ipswich on loan. All the captains armband.
Yeah. What is one for you? Ivan Campo from
Bolton.
Real Madrid to Bolton.
Skipper.
Because he went on loan, I think, first.
Connor Cody went on loan to Everton from Wolves.
Yeah.
Captain several times.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, that's a good one.
Mkhitaryan was on loan to Roma, occasionally captained the side. And Odegaard, when he was at Real Madrid, he went to Vitesse and Real Sociedad.
Wow.
Next question then. If you're a player in the team,
how would you feel?
And a loanee comes in and takes captains, like what you're saying there, that's parched, like times 10, isn't it?
I think the fact that he's not like in the group as well, it just makes him more parched, doesn't it?
Mega parched.
Seriously parched. I mean, we've discussed this about Odegaard before, haven't we?
Yeah.
But it's a bit parchy.
I get it if he's a big hitter, you know, like if it's a big player that comes in and does it, then I get it. But I think you're ostracising yourself a little bit from the other players.
That's like a manager doing bring your own captain. You know, like you bring your own booze to some restaurant. It's like manager's literally gone around and gone, like, none of you. I'll just bring my own in.
Fair enough.
Do you think that is fair enough? I would say that's quite harsh on a team that's probably quite well established.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, no. It's like there's no leaders amongst them.
Yeah, it's probably a bit of a sort of damning indictment as well of the team.
I think the best sides have someone who's been there a long time as a captain. Like, I think when I was at Southampton, like Jason Dodd's been there 100 years, you know, and like you knew everything about the club, knew the way it was run, knew everyone there, would welcome you, that kind of thing, you know. I think it's always better if it's someone who's been there a long time.
Oh yeah, of course.
Did you ever have a discussion with going back to Norwich out of interest? Was that
yeah, but you know what? Because they came up, it was one of those like to go there. Yeah. But I ended up kind of staying at Villa and fighting my place. I actually did all right that season. I got back in the side, played a few games. But yeah, I ended up having to move to Southampton. But I kind of did want to do it. I think they ended up signing Dean Ashton.
From Crew.
He did well for him, yeah.
Yeah.
But it was definitely because Huckabee signed permanently. And he's a bit of a ledge down there.
Did the only other time you would have gone on loan would have been Burnley? Or not?
That's a good point, yeah. Actually,
did you go on loan to Burnley or did you sign?
Well, you signed for them.
I actually signed, yeah.
Right.
But it was 6-month
Yeah.
deal because I went in the January from Stoke. Yeah, it was only towards the end of the season.
So Burnley
felt like a loan.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That's weird,
that's an
it?
interesting position, isn't it?
Especially in January.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you didn't know it was going to be. Am I misremembering this? You didn't know it was just going to be that time. Like it was a mutual agreement. But
yeah, but I wanted to go.
You could have stayed on.
Yeah, I think I could have done, but I ended up retiring at the end of the season.
That's what I mean. Though.
Yeah.
So
it's a different mindset.
Yeah.
You just wanted to enjoy the last. I remember you were saying it was a bit toxic there at Stoke. It wasn't great.
And we got relegated. We're in the Championship. Wasn't a great dressing room. Went to Burnley. It was the exact opposite.
Yeah.
It was like a really good dressing room. It was in the Premier League. You know, I didn't play a lot, but it was a good buzz to finish.
It was a proper buzz. I remember when that was announced. That was such a good time. I remember when you said you were going there. It was class. It was such a laugh, wasn't it? It was brilliant.
Of course, you still doing the podcast.
We were doing the pod. We did it in my my room in the Northcote. Remember?
It was so fun, mate. It was so fun, and it was just great seeing you back in the Premier League. It was just wicked. The whole feel about it all.
Well, that's the mad thing, isn't it? Because like that's a loan move that's gone well for both parties, really. But then you get loan moves that just go horribly wrong, don't you? Like, like if you actually think about it, you can't really get a loan move wrong, really. Should you really? Like, and that's all down to the player if they play. But if clubs do their due diligence on the player obviously wants to go to that club. It should be a match.
The worst thing is if you take a drop down and you don't play. That can leave you in a real sticky situation because you're expected to. You know, when I went on loan to Dulwich Hamlet, like I think I only scored I didn't score that many goals, but you expected to rip it up, right? It's non-league. I'm trying to play for Tottenham. You expect to go there like and do what Defoe did.
Yeah.
So like, I did okay, but I was like, fucking hell. You know, and it's even worse if you go on loan to play and don't end up playing.
Some managers as well with loans, they have special relationships with clubs. So at Watford, for example, there was a period of time where we got quite a lot from United.
Yes.
Danny Webber, Tom Cleverley.
Yep.
There's a couple others, Jimmy Davis, God rest his soul.
Yep.
I always find that interesting as well, that you have these managers who have preferred choices for where they send loan players. I guess on the assumption that that's coming from the kind of place where you're almost the right word, I think, farming them out to come back better players for your own squad. So you trust the setup, so you have a good relationship with the manager. The communication's good. They're not just throwing you out somewhere and just see how you get on. I think that's how it must be.
Yeah, I think originally when it come down to it, the loan system would always be they would put you somewhere that plays similar to what the team playing at the time. So I'm assuming Watford at that time were probably playing similar kind of formations or football or attractive football than was what United were doing.
Well, the mad thing was we had a few loanees that obviously made our team so much better, but were a great team of loanees in themselves. Because in amongst those two, you had Lansbury, Jermaine Pennant. Helgeson was full-time at Watford, to be fair. But interesting when you have that many players that have been brought into the club.
If you think about the players like
team of themselves
that went out and went on loan, you know, like David Beckham went to Preston, didn't he? Like Rio was at Bournemouth. There's so many players that went out you don't even remember them being there.
No. Or you only remember their last one. Like, so for instance, a lot of people go Conor Gallagher, Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
He went on loan I remember going on loan to Charlton before that. He done 2 or 3. Tammy Abraham went to Swansea, Bristol City.
Yeah.
He ripped it up at Bristol City.
He had a belter at Villa, didn't he?
That's it. They only see the last one. Do you know what I mean? It's all of the learning. It's all the journey. It's all part of the journey, basically. But yeah, they only ever see the last one. But
Jesse Lingard went to West Ham. He absolutely tore it up. I always thought he should have signed at West Ham.
Yeah.
He ended up going to Forest, didn't he? Not working out for him.
It was more financial, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I just think, you know, when you do so well at a club like that, fans love you. He kind of got back in the England squad and stuff, didn't he? And then
sometimes it's when you watch old games that, you know, are some of your favourite games, most memorable games, and you see the lineups again and you haven't seen them for a long time, and you spot some of those players that were on the bench. They're often the ones, you mentioned one earlier, Harry Kane at Leicester, on the bench against Watford in that playoff semi-final.
Wasn't Vardy and Kane on the bench?
Yeah, I think they were for that.
There's a picture of them sitting next to each other. You think about why didn't you bring them on?
Isn't it crazy though? Hey,
so 350 Premier League goals between them. That's actually mad when you think about it, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's been some mad. Joe, ones I thought of the other day, this morning, was Henrik Larsson. Do you know when he went to United?
United on loan.
Yeah. I played against him.
That's a
when
mad
he was
one.
at United.
Well, that's a mad loan. Like Falcao did Chelsea and United.
Oh my God.
That's a strange one, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Who
David
else?
Beckham went to Preston.
What's
didn't
the
he?
hang? So Falco's spell at both those clubs was loaned.
Both
Yeah.
was loaned, right?
Was it?
Yeah.
I remember him more at Chelsea. I don't remember him at United at all.
No,
I don't remember at United at all. Was you there when Michael Owen went to?
I was there.
Stoke?
Yeah. He came to Stoke and didn't play. I think he was shell shocked.
Did he not play at all?
He hadn't played.
Really?
Well, what's happened there then?
Was that Tony Pulis?
Yeah. It didn't go well for him. It's a shame because I think he retired. You think about the career he's had. I think It's a shame he retired at Stoke really. But
When I was
Didn't work out for him.
when I was at Fulham, we had Gal Kakute. Remember Gal Kakute from
Yes.
Chelsea?
Yeah, yeah.
Youngster. He come on loan. I think Frimpong come on loan from Arsenal, and then we had Idaker Johnson as well.
he came to Tottenham on loan when I was there.
Yeah. How good? He's brilliant.
Top man. Yeah, I got on really well with
I
Ida.
love Ida.
I like him as well. Yeah.
But it's right when you get like a little bunch of misfits that come together.
Yeah.
They just kind of blend in.
That's what I mean.
Makes it work.
I thought it was quite cool that sometimes you think of lone players just in isolation, ones and twos now, but then when they actually form quite a good team of mercenaries, I guess.
Yeah, like
Quite cool.
When I went to Norwich, obviously myself, Kevin Harper, and Darren Huckabee, like we were all in the same hotel together. So we'd like going out. It's like, well, we just became a little like trio. And it'd be like, I think Darren Huckabee might have moved into a apartment quite quickly, but myself and Kevin Harper were constantly down in having dinner in the hotel. It's like a little like married couple. Do you know what I mean?
You're bonded by your sort of loaned experience to a town.
Some random town that we didn't have a clue. But like, I was so bored. I was going on random drives. I went to Great Yarmouth once for no reason. Not on my own. I just went, I'm going to go for a drive. I've heard I knew Great Yarmouth was by the sea. I went there and I parked. Didn't even get out of the car. Just looked at the sea for a little bit and I drove back.
Just to say that you've been there. Just say, yeah,
I've been to Great Yarmouth. Yeah. Seriously, I did that. Mental.
Oh my God.
I remember doing that around the Belfry when I was at Villa as well. So I was so new to it. I went to Villa and I lived in the Belfry for 3 months because they said you got a 3-month period and then you get an apartment, right?
That's it.
But I was stupid. I just stayed in a hotel for 3 months. I didn't think about getting a place. Thought, well, I've got to stay here for 3 months.
Yeah.
Because obviously it was the maximum of 3 months.
That's right,
People
yeah.
move out, in a few days. I did the whole 3 months.
Full liability.
Ridiculous. I was having roast dinners every day. Roast dinner, like carvery buffet, in the belt every day.
Yeah.
What was I doing?
Strange to live in a hotel for that period of time.
When
it's
I
quite
signed
Alan
there-
Partridge, but just on another level,
Mad.
isn't it? It's-
I remember when I signed there, they gave me this room overlooking the one of the greens at the Belfry with a roof terrace. It was phenomenal, right? And then once I'd signed, they put me in a broom cupboard. I'm not joking. It was you couldn't swing a cat in there.
No way.
Well, I certainly couldn't. Honestly,
they actually
full broom
moved you
cupboard.
rooms.
Yeah, moved me. Honestly.
The ink's dried. Get him out.
Great.
But I stayed so strong. I didn't move. I didn't budge. Just stayed in the Belfry. Worst thing is, didn't pick up a golf club for 3 months.
Yeah, that's the
3 courses.
Yeah.
The range.
Yeah.
Like no interest. The Ryder Cup was at the Belfry, and they said to me, "Do you want? You got to go out because the player's going to stay. Do you want tickets for it?" I said, "Nah, you're all right. I might drive to Great Yarmouth instead." How mad is that?
Yeah.
It's the one where I think it was McGinley jumped in the. Was it McGinley, Darren Clark,
Yeah.
maybe jumped in the
Was that
lake?
the Bel- yeah.
It was that
It might
one,
have been
the Belfry, like 2002 or something. And I didn't go. I was bored, single, didn't play golf, and didn't watch the Ryder Cup. Who was I?
Someone that's driving to Great Yarmouth, mate.
That is a confused young man there, isn't it?
Weird character.
That's fucking hell.
But like, it shows you how different you are.
Yeah, you're finding out about yourself
Yeah, like,
in every way.
yeah.
Weird.
I was focused on the football, like fully, but Oh, yeah, bizarre. Just eating roast dinners and not playing golf.
Fuck.
Strange, man.
Do you know what the bizarre loan moves are that I get? You know, someone that's on like the equivalent, let's just say, Bainbridge, when he went to Brighton. I think, let's say, I don't know what his wages was, but let's say he was on $100,000 a week at Man City. Wasn't playing, they wanted him out. He's gone to Brighton, who was in the Championship, and I think they end up paying, I think, £5,000 of his wages, and Man City are paying, obviously, the other chunk of it. They're the mad ones that I can't get my head around sometimes. Them loan
the
moves.
split arrangements between the two clubs on the money. Yeah.
Yeah, because the player just, it's one of the ones where it's so toxic where they just want to get the player out. They go, you can't even be around, it's probably a little bit like Raheem Sterling is at the minute at Chelsea. You know, he's not even involved. He should probably try and get out on loan, but he can't get out on loan because no one's probably willing to touch his wages, and Chelsea don't want to take a drop, but there's got to be a bit of give somewhere. They're the mad ones where someone's gone on loan to somewhere to play, but they're not even taking a hit. They're just the club's taking a massive hit.
Yeah. Just want them out the door. Yes.
Did you have any? Did you have any loan moves where a player went on to be big, like when they was younger?
Oh, someone who came.
So someone come on loan at Stoke that then went on to be. I had Fikayo Tomori, the Chelsea centre half. He's at AC Milan now. He come on loan to Brighton when he was a youngster.
Yeah.
It was outstanding.
Was it?
It was really, really good. Yeah.
And was only with you for what, a season?
A season, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think he was only young, and at the end of that season, because we went up, the chairman took us to Vegas, and he was under 21. He could have still come, but because he couldn't do the casinos and the clubs, he didn't end up going. Bit of a blow, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a blow.
But I mean, like, on the other end of things, you're driving a great Yarmouth, and
Where on the other hand,
you know, it's not all good being under 21 or.
It's a strange one, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Strange character.
you actually can't believe.
No, I just
when
don't
you actually
know what it was.
dissect it, you're like, what was I doing there?
Yeah, it's the same with me and Ab. Like, when we think about our wedding and stuff like that, like, who were we then?
Yeah. Yeah, I get it.
Do you know what I mean? I walked into the dinner to Nicki Minaj.
Did you?
Yeah. Moment for life.
I wish that I could have this
Who
moment.
the fuck am I? Who was that? I haven't listened to Nicki Minaj before or since.
Hold on, you walked down. Do you mean like down the aisle?
Into your dinner.
No, into the dinner.
Oh, into the dinner.
Yeah.
But you and Abs walked in.
Yeah. What the fuck was that about? I reckon my dad went, what the fuck is this fella doing?
You would have been well into it as well.
Yeah, I'm buzzing for it, yeah. What an imbecile.
You've had the gun sign.
Yeah, I've given it all that, yeah.
What was your first dance?
Sometimes you can't make it on your own.
Yeah, cheer. You too.
You too.
Yeah.
Cracker. Absolute cracker. Underrated, that song. Oh, love it. What was yours?
Sometimes you can.
Mine was Luther Vandross. It was
I knew it'd be Luther
Never too
Vandross.
much.
no, not never too much. It was Luther Vandross and Mariah Carey. What one was it? Is it My Love? My love, you're
Bit more, Sid.
Give us a little bit more, son.
You're only to tell me. My first love.
Oh yeah, my first
Endless love. Endless love.
No, not
Endless.
Luther Vandross and Mariah. That can't be right.
Is it not Luther? They do a little...
Lionel Richie.
Yeah.
Endless love. My
Endless love.
endless love.
I think the one we might have done was...
Unbelievable vocals going on here. Incredible
Whoa,
vocals.
what was yours?
Elton John, your song.
Got
Nice.
Had to be.
How have we got onto this?
All right, well.
No. Hang on. I do want to get this right though. Is it Lionel Richie?
I thought it was Luther Van... I think they done a remix.
I think that's Lionel Richie.
Is it?
And was it Mariah Carey? I mean,
Put Mariah Carey. I'm sure it's...
Luther Vandross.
look at that.
There we go.
So Luther, did they cover it?
Yeah, they covered it, yeah.
That's so cool. I bet that's good.
I don't think it was my decision.
It's another podcast song to add to our playlist. So good.
Oh yeah.
How does it start again? My
first love.
There's only you in my life.
Oh.
Did you sing it to each other?
Nah.
The only
We was really young when we got
thing
married.
that's
Like, you look back
fine.
at pictures now. We were kids. We was 22.
Yeah, but Old Souls, if that's your song.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't pick it now.
Yeah,
What,
that's what I'm saying. Different people, weren't you?
Yeah.
But what did you do for the renewal? Did you do another first song, or did you do that one? Oh, so might you choose a different song?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
All right, let us know what you want, people. Just drop us an email, peter.crouch@acast.com. What?
Oh, there's going to be
What song should he pick?
Endless Love.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, lads. Well, I think that's loans sorted.
Yeah.
Enjoyable going back through those periods. There's this kind of periods that I've not forgot, but it's nice to go back and revisit them, you know?
No, it is. And when you say about loans going well, isn't it great when it works out? I remember it wasn't that long ago, Sids was on loan to this podcast.
Remember that? Yeah, it was a strong loan period, didn't he? We signed him permanently.
The crowd loved him.
Yeah.
He really got it. And I think you fell in love with the club as well. And then before you know it...
Yeah.
It's a long-term basis.
Well, I'm not resting on my laurels. I'm treating every
No, you're in
episode
now.
as it comes.
Yeah.
You're totally in now.
Don't think you can do it when you've been come from on loan. You still need to just have respect.
As long as you don't become captain, that's the main thing.
I mean, I've sat in the chair. There's me having respect. I've sat in the chair.
Didn't there? All right, let's do some messages. Right, let's get into some messages, lads. I've got this one here. I took a screenshot of it because I got an email back from on Gary Knight, and he's at Etsy. Giraffe and custard. You heard of this?
No.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, he works for basically. Do you remember Fanny Fart Lane?
Oh yeah.
How can we
Sorry,
forget?
now you make sense.
Yeah. Well, obviously, I went to buy a road sign from Etsy. I just got a lovely email from Gary here. Thanks for the order. I've seen you've requested. I would say it. I see you've requested Fanny Fart Lane as the main text. No, not even bothered about that. He just says, I also need something for the postcode area. And the red text at the bottom. Without the sign, it will look incomplete. Regards, Gary. So kind regards to Gary. He totally ignored the fact I wanted Fanny Fart Lane.
There's two things on this that I want to clear up. One is, do you think did that come through like your personal email?
Yeah, it was my name, yeah.
Right, so do you actually think he's gone, is this the real Peter Crouch? I need to get to the bottom of this to see if this is legit.
But then you'd ask, wouldn't you? Or you'd say, like...
Was he trying to be half professional?
He's being professional because he's totally ignored the fact that...
He wants 5-star rating.
He's completely ignored the fact that it's Peter Crouch emailing him. And secondly, that Peter Crouch is requesting Fanny Fart Lane. He's done this with utter discretion.
Total discretion. So I said, please, can you put W1 on it? I don't know. I just thought of postcode. I just put W1 on it. Yeah, he basically said it's not gone through this time. I was too late on the reply. So unfortunately, I haven't got the sign.
So Fanny Fart Lane's off.
It's off for the moment. If you want it, I'll try and revisit it.
Yeah, you can do.
week.
Or if you happen to be someone who works in a company that makes road signs and can get us a Fanny Fart Lane. To be fair, if you're going to have a postcode, we're number 4 now for the 4th official.
Yeah.
It should be there in the corner. So
And we can put it up in here. Look, we've got a load of them.
Yeah, true.
Put it up in the bar.
R4?
yeah,
Red4? Or?
yeah.
Well, if someone can make one, then that'd be great.
Oh, yeah. We do ask a lot of you guys listening, but if you can make a road sign for Fanny Fart Lane, it'd be much appreciated.
I don't even know why we want that.
I can't remember either. Got an email here from Christian. Says, on your free agent podcast and work-related issues, I just want to let you guys know this is something I'm currently facing. I'm a quantity surveyor for a resin flooring company. I was at one of the big boys, one of the top 4.
Oh, he's on the top 4, was he?
I was there 5 years, worked my way up, and then left to go to a smaller firm, championship level. Everyone thought I was mental for going, but I've done a great job in the 18 months I've been there. I recently got contacted by my former employer to come back on a higher salary because they've seen the work I've been doing. I'm now in a better position to negotiate a better contract. Do I stick or twist? Kind of what we've been talking about today, being a lone player.
Yeah.
He's taken a gamble. He's gone and put himself out. Maybe a slightly smaller team. Absolutely smashing it at this resin company. But naturally, then big ones are sniffing around.
We've been inundated with these, by the way. People putting themselves in football scenarios in their normal work. It's great. I love it.
What he wants to know is, should he stick or twist? Should he stick with the smaller club that he's smashing it? So let's say he's at a championship level club, but he's a big fish. This guy is absolutely smashing it. Or there's no interest from above, but I still don't think they'll...
I don't know, because they say never go back, right? But I remember I was at Tottenham for the youth team, never made a first team appearance, couldn't get noticed. Went out, played, went down maybe a couple of levels, back up, end up back at Spurs. And it went really well for me.
Yeah, but do you then suggest this person okay, maybe looks at the higher team, but goes back, but always be suspicious of them and aim to go even higher than them, get top 3?
I disagree at the minute with Crouchy. I say he's only been there 18 months.
Yeah.
Ride the wave. Your stock's high. Go again.
You might not get another chance, though, Sids. When a big club comes in for you, I think
top 4 resin company, Sids. You can't,
top 4.
Can't just turn your nose at that.
Well, I mean, there's me saying this, and I went to Chelsea when I was at Reading. So,
but then you look at, say, a Jack Grealish situation and go, that you could be a legend at your, say, top 10 resin company, or you could, yes, you can get some more money, but money's not everything.
It's the
what about the pride, the glory? You're at Man City, and people aren't putting you in the same regard.
What's his company? I'm having my driveway done at the minute.
I wouldn't use them. They're not top 4.
Always get in touch if you're in a kind of work or relationship situation or something like that can be talked about in football terms.
Yeah, we love them. Okay, got a message here. It says, I was listening with joy to the last pod when you discussed the French road with a particularly filthy translation in English. That's the one we've just discussed. We'll check this beaut out from the village of Ludford in Lincolnshire. Huge fan of the pod. Better than the other one, Crouchy. Regards to your family, that's Graham from Lincoln. Oh, amazing. Wow. Okay, this is Fanny Hands Lane.
Fanny Hands?
Fanny Hands Lane.
What are fanny hands in any context?
Imagine having fanny hands.
I mean, that could be anything. Fanny hands.
What is that?
Well, it could be.
What are you imagining?
Well, it could be the excess baggage. I'm just. I just say that's what I'm thinking.
The thing is that what's so great about English road names is obviously they're much better than like the American ones. Like when you say like 43rd Street and 50 on the corner of 52. Fanny Hands Lane. You don't get that in America. Do you know what I mean? Like but there's usually a history behind it. Like what? Do you know what I mean? What?
Who's Fanny? Fanny will be a person, won't it? In this one, it's not what Sid thinks. It's Fanny. Fanny would have been a big business round there, I reckon. Do we know what town this is?
Yeah,
so Fanny's
Ludlow, is it? No, Ludford.
Lincoln.
Ludford and Lincoln. Yeah.
It's one of those like when you're putting it in, when you have to say your address and stuff like that. It must be so difficult. Look.
You just say it quickly.
What's your address? It's number 4, Fanny Hands Lane.
No, because
Fanny Hands Lane.
Because more often now, you have to put your postcode in first. When you're on the phone, they go, "Can I have your postcode?" They go, "Wherever it is, Katie," and they say, "Is that Fanny Hands Lane?" You go, "That's the one." Yeah.
So that's perfect. I don't mind that because then they have to say it.
Yeah.
I think Fanny Hands Lane for some reason is better than just straight up Fanny or anything. It's just like it really throws you the hands part.
That part is insane.
It's just. Have you seen that app that what 3 words or whatever it is to give your location? It's genius, right? So have you seen it, Sid?
No.
So it's an app where let's say we want to meet each other and you're on the other side of town. You can go on the app and it will give you 3 words and that will pinpoint to the nearest. I don't know what it is, like 5 meters or something like that, where you are. But these 3 words vary across the whole of the world, I think it is. At least the UK, but I think it's the world.
I'm totally lost.
So if I said to you, oh God, how do I explain this? So if I say to you, Pete, I'm on the other side of town, you go, I can't find where you are. I can give you 3 words that you put into an app and it will bring you to me to like a metre around.
What words would you give though?
So it could be any. It's,
already. Davis, what 3 words for sign every square metre of the planet with a satellite. It's like a set of 3 words.
what? Look at that. So
them 3 words at the bottom there.
well, don't say where we are.
Oh, it's fucking mental though, isn't it? Apology.
That's why I didn't say it.
Yeah, but I just don't believe that's true.
If this ever stays in, beep out one of them words. Just see if.
Oh, beat them all out, I think.
Shit. So them 3 words there are just purely for this location.
For this
here.
little few metres that we're here.
Really?
And then every bit of the UK is mapped out. Because if you think about it, you can have all these different combinations of words.
Wow.
So the idea is, if you're lost somewhere, so let's say you're up a mountain, it's hard to get that exact location. How do you describe where you are? Like, I'm stuck, I'm up a fucking mountain. But then you say, you know...
Fanny Hands Land.
That's exactly it. Oh, I love when I tell you boys tech stuff that you haven't heard. You need the app. It's good because it's sometimes hard with sat navs and things like that to say, well, this is where I am. But this app, just you go on it and it tells you exactly where you are, so you can say it to someone else. They put it in the app and they'll come to that point.
Okay.
Interesting.
It's interesting.
I had no clue about that.
Good evening. Regards to your families. I don't know if emailing the pod or messaging is best, but my wife is nearly 40 weeks pregnant with our second, and I've torn my Achilles. So no driving. She's fucking fuming. So with that in mind, would you be happy to ask the lads their funniest injuries they've had in their careers? This was a DM I got. I also had the pleasure of watching Crouchy get an England hat-trick. I also had the pleasure of being in the stand when he smashed that pen over in the same game. That's from Rob.
Oh, I'm
Great.
so close to getting a compliment there.
He's got a great name. He's called Rob Tip Lady.
Tip Lady.
Yeah. Which sounds like a 3 words thing, doesn't it?
Rob Tip Lady.
So look, he's torn his Achilles. Bad time to get that injury with the pregnancy drive coming up. But yeah, what sort of biggest injuries that
Yeah. Any strange ones?
What about like Rob Tip Lady here? What's the one injury you got that had the biggest effect on life outside of football? Pete?
I remember, my biggest one was when I did my spinal surgery, but which obviously I had to finish with football. But I remember once, do you remember in the Championship? I don't know if they still do it now. I don't think they do. Do you remember they used to play the games on a Saturday? Is it the bank holiday? Saturday and Monday. Is it in April maybe? I remember being at Reading and we played on a Saturday and it was someone's birthday on a Sunday at my mum's house. Or my cousins or someone. Lovely summers that Easter weekend, sun was out. Bouncy Castle. I got on the Bouncy Castle, mucking around, tweaked my knee. I had a game on the Monday, right? And I was like, oh, not bad, but still played. Anyway, we played, went to a tackle, done my knee bad. Was going to come off at half time, got into the dressing room. Dave Kitson come off with concussion. Kevin Doyle come off with something else, and someone else, and 3 subs we made. Gaffer came in and said, you can't come off, you've got to stay on. I had to tape my knee up, played the rest of the game. Should never have played. I was out for the next 10 games. So done like a whatever it was, grade 1 or 2 or partial tear of the.
That would be such a good build.
Never been back on Bouncy Castle. No, I've not.
Well, let's make that happen.
Yeah,
Can we get one outside here?
We need to get him back on a bouncy castle.
One more bounce.
You know what I was doing? Look at him.
You don't know what you're missing.
Do you know what I was doing as well? I was on the bouncy castle and I was in goal, and everyone was at the bottom of the garden smashing balls, and I was diving around.
You're hilarious. Have you seen that clip of that lady on This Morning who's afraid of snowmen? And then the snowman comes out and she's like,
cracker. Have you seen that? Oh, you guys, you got to watch
That's Sid's with bouncy castles. let's get him on this morning to talk about this phobia.
You got a phobia of bouncy castle?
I haven't got a phobia. I mean, if I see one, I just walk straight past it. I don't go on it.
But you won't look at it, will you?
If the kids are on there, I don't watch them. I'm telling you.
You've got to see this to believe it. If you haven't seen the Snowman Woman on this morning, get out there. I think we've got to play it. If you're listening to this on YouTube, we'll play it. We've got to play this one out. Here she is. Oh, have you not seen this? Sid?
I've not seen it. No.
I mean, obviously, phobias are phobias.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, obviously, you know, it's terrible just to live.
But just to make you feel better about having a niche phobia about bouncy castles.
Yeah, watch.
No.
Give us some volume. Is there any volume?
It's the way they close the curtains.
Look how scared she is.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Oh no, look. Oh, she genuinely is really worried.
It's good to face your fears. Like it's. I think the only reason we're laughing is obviously it's ridiculous.
To be fair,
I mean, like,
to be fair, if you had a bouncy castle there, I'd be like, I think there'd be a few side eye.
It's a shame they're not together because we could book Eamon and Ruth and recreate this. But we sit a bouncy castle behind the curtain.
Let's recreate this moment. I'll be Eamon, you can be Ruth. We'll recreate it.
All right, great.
All right, that's on the to-do list.
Bit of sport this weekend, to be fair. Ryder Cup.
Ryder Cup.
Can't wait.
Buzzing for that. I thought I actually got a game of golf on a Sunday, and then going to watch it.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh, that's great. That's immersive.
It's immersive. Yeah, I feel like I'm involved.
Yeah, that's good. I might barbecue as much of the weekend as possible. Just have it on.
I've been getting into the NFL a little bit this year.
really?
Yeah, it's not normally my vibe, but I've been watching it a bit. I can't get my head around. It's the kickers coming on and then kick it, go and sit back down again.
It's mad that that's their only job, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Like, that would be like you being brought on just to kick a ball once.
Or head it.
Head it.
That was happening towards the end of my career, to be honest. I was brought on for 5 minutes just to try and head it.
Is that what happens? I don't really watch NFL. There's a position where if they get a kick, someone just comes on, kicks it, and they just
Pick it
run
over. Yeah, Clive Allen, I did that. I think towards the end of his career. Really.
Yeah, but when we were at Farnham recently, you were trying to get the crossbar. To be fair, you didn't even really practice it, and
Wasn't
of
far
the
off
three of the
that.
shots like inches away,
I
which
could
makes
do
me
that.
think
I could
if
do
that
that
was
job.
your only job, you'd probably be all right at that.
I'd back myself.
I think anyone could do that.
Do you think?
I think so. All right. Hopefully, there's no snowmen and bouncy castles on the way home for you, Sids. Go safe.
Enjoy the Ryder Cup.
Yes. And Oasis on Saturday. I'm hearing rumours you're going for a third time.
I'm
aren't you?
going to go. Yeah, I'll
That's
be there.
3 times.
3 times. Yeah.
First time for you, Sids?
Can't wait. Yeah, first time.
Yes.
Can't wait.
All right.
Enjoy
there.
it, but enjoy it by being disciplined.
Mr. Discipline.
Back stronger. Regards to your families.